Hi students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this class, I am going to discuss sequences which are monotonic and bounded. Okay. Example, show that the following sequences are monotonic and bounded. First example, sequence 1 minus 1 by n. Okay. Here I have to show that this sequence is monotonic and bounded. Okay, let xn equals 1 minus 1 by n. Write xn plus 1. Xn plus 1 nothing but replace n by n plus 1 in this one. Okay, xn plus 1 equals 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. Consider xn plus 1 minus xn. Xn plus 1 is this one. 1 minus n plus 1 minus xn. 1 minus 1 by n. Okay. 1 minus 1 by n plus 1 minus 1 minus plus 1 by n. 1 minus 1 cancel, 1 by n minus 1 by n plus 1. Okay, now take LCM n into n plus 1, n plus 1 minus n. These two get cancelled, 1 divided by n into n plus 1, which is greater than 0. This implies xn plus 1 minus xn greater than 0. Xn plus 1 greater than xn. Therefore, sequence xn is strictly increasing monotonic sequence. Therefore, sequence xn is monotonic sequence. Now we have to check the given sequence is bounded or not. Okay, consider xn equals set of 1 minus 1 by n. That is equals 1 minus 1 by 1 if n is 1. If n is 2, 1 minus 1 by 2. If n is 3, 1 minus 1 by 3 and so on. 1 minus 1 is 0, 1 minus half is half, 1 minus 1 by 3 is 2 by 3 and so on. Okay, here all the elements lies between 0 and 1. 0, 1 by 2, 2 by 3 and so on. If n is infinity, 1 by infinity is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1. So, all the elements lies between 0 and 1. Here 0 is belongs to the set, therefore x is greater than or equals 0, less than 1. Don't write less than or equals because 1 does not belongs to this set. Okay. Therefore, sequence xn is bounded above by 1 and bounded below by 0. Therefore, sequence xn is bounded. Hence, sequence xn is monotonic and bounded. Next example, sequence n minus 1 divided by n plus 1. First, consider the given sequence n minus 1. This can be written as n plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Add and subtract 1. N plus 1 divided by n plus 1. Minus 1 is minus 2. Minus 2 divided by n plus 1. These two get cancelled. 1 minus 2 by n plus 1. This is xn. Write xn plus 1. 1 minus 2 by, replace n by n plus 1. N plus 1 plus 1, that is n plus 2. Okay, now consider xn plus 1 minus xn. Xn plus 1 is this one. 1 minus 2 divided by n plus 2 minus xn is 1 minus 2 by n plus 1. 1 minus 2 by n plus 2 minus 1 minus plus 2 by n plus 1. These two get cancelled. We have 2 divided by n plus 1 minus 2 divided by n plus 2 equals 2 into LCM is n plus 1 n plus 2. 2 is taken outside, n plus 2 minus n plus 1. N minus n cancel. 2 minus 1 is 1. 2 into 1 is 2 divided by n plus 1 into n plus 2 greater than 0. Therefore, sequence xn plus 1 minus xn greater than 0. This implies xn plus 1 greater than xn. Therefore, sequence xn is strictly increasing. Hence, sequence xn is monotonic. Now, sequence xn is 1 minus 2 by n plus 1. Put n equals 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 by 2. 1 minus 2 by 2. If n is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 minus 2 by 3. Similarly, 1 minus 2 by 4 and so on. 2 by 2 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 2 by 3 is 1 by 3. 1 minus 2 by 4 is 1 by 2 and so on. If n is infinity, 2 by infinity is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. We get 1. So, all the elements of sequence xn greater than or equals 0 and less than 1. Therefore, sequence xn is bounded below by 0 and above by 1. Therefore, sequence xn is bounded. Hence, sequence xn is monotonic and bounded. Third example, sequence 1 divided by 2 power n minus 1. Take xn equals 1 by 2 power n minus 1. Xn plus 1 is 1 by 2, replace n by n plus 1, n plus 1 minus 1. These two cancel, 1 divided by 2 power n. Now consider xn plus 1 minus xn. Xn plus 1 is 1 by 2 power n minus 1 by 2 power n minus 1. In the both the terms 2 power n is common, so take outside 1 by 2 power n into, here we have 1 minus 1 by 2 power minus 1, that is 2 power minus 1. If it goes to the numerator, it becomes 2 power 1, that is 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1. 1 into minus 1, minus 1 divided by 2 power n, which is less than 0. Therefore, xn plus 1 minus xn less than 0 implies xn plus 1 is less than xn for every n. Therefore, sequence xn is strictly decreasing. Now, consider the sequence, that is, if n is 1, 2 power 1 minus 1 is 2 power 0, that is 1. If n is 2, 1 by 2 power 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 by 2. If n is 3, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 power 2 is 4, 1 by 4, similarly 1 by 8 and so on. Here all the elements of the sequence xn lie less than 1, less than or equals 1 and greater than 0. All the elements are positive, that is greater than 0 and less than or equals 1. Therefore, 0 is lower bound and 1 is the upper bound. Therefore, sequence xn is bounded. Hence, sequence xn is monotonic and bounded.